Hey, welcome to another episode of Coffee with Teas. I'm T,
And I'm Twizzle.
and happy Mother Loving Tuesday. How is you?
We're good. But for the small disclaimer, T's internet is very dodgy today, so bear with her, please.
A pleasure.
Please, because it's the Cape and she's like in the Cape.
Like I am out there, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
So bear with us.
yes, please. We would appreciate it.
Yes.
Good morning, Twiz. How is you?
Good morning. I'm tired. How are you?
Same. Like I could do for another nap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, I was talking to my buddy. Do you do cat naps? She can't do cat naps. I could do like 15, 20-minute naps and like I'm good.
No, because then I just feel worse.
Her too.
Yeah. I have to do like at least an hour.
At least an hour. I could do like a good 15, 20 minutes and like I'm okay.
How?
I don't know. Like if I'm tired enough, I can just go to sleep like that. Just forget it. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning. I love the sun. It made me happy. I can't do cat naps.
No.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't get my brain to do it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what we have to do after the nap, and this and that and that and this and this and that. And then 15 minutes is over.
And now we're done.
And my body's like, okay.
All right, that was quick. What was the point of that? No.
For real.
Oh, Jonathan, I nap every day.
Are
Right?
they short or are they long naps? This is the kicker.
Right? Yeah, I take like 15, 20-minute naps, and that's only if I'm super tired. I hardly have ever nap. 30-minute power nap. That's what I'm talking about.
I wish I could get my brain to do that. Put your tips and tricks in the comments so we know how to nap.
How do you nap?
Give us nap lessons.
Tell us how you nap.
We have a buttload of holidays for you this week.
So many holidays. So the first holiday was yesterday. There were holidays before that, but this is the first one we're going to talk about. David said, good morning. The reception is so bad. It's so much better. Sorry.
It's just bad.
I don't have to play with the bunny ears to put tinfoil on them. Broadcasting from closer. Love it. Welcome home. Thank you so much. Morning, Maxie. No bed, just chair or couch.
Okay, I'll try this out.
He is a warrior. I'm telling you. Yes, so the first... I'm sorry.
What was yesterday?
Oh, yesterday was Monday, which was the 20th. Yesterday was the 20th, and it was Go Caroling Day. So I think caroling is very interesting because if someone knocks on my door and started like singing, my first like response is, I don't have any money. Like, I don't know why you're here. I just find it really interesting. So I would like to see a modern day caroling with modern day songs. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, come to my door and sing Juvenile. That's what I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love carolers. I don't think I've ever seen caroling besides like at the strolls, you know, like people carol, but like I've never seen someone go house to house caroling.
Never.
But people do it, I think.
Yeah.
I think people do it. So like that would be really neat to see. And like I would listen to every song you sang because that's like that takes courage.
Right?
You won't see me knocking on someone's door and just acapella in it.
Acapella it.
Oh my God.
Good morning, Jamie. Morning, Maxie. Maxie said I'll sing Hypnotize at your door. You freaking better. You better. Right, I love you some Biggie. Yes.
Today, which is 21st, and it's Tuesday, is National Cojito Day.
Yeah, I couldn't say it.
Yeah, T can say cojito, so I took over this one.
I kept saying taquito.
Don't know what cojito is. It's like a Puerto Rican eggnog. And Tara Vegas Wallace. Did I say your name right? I always said your name right.
You were so close. You were so close.
I apologize for butchering your name. I know what that's like. Anyways, She makes the best cojito, and I believe she's selling it. So check on her Facebook, and she has different sizes. And support local, and bring in that holiday cheer with cojito because it is so good.
It's
Yes, yes.
a pleasure.
So check it out and drink some cojito and bring in the holiday spirits tonight because it's today. And tomorrow is the 22nd, and it's National Cookie Exchange Day. So for all of you cookie lovers and you cookie bakers and your cookie connoisseurs, exchange those cookies tomorrow and eat them.
Yeah.
With your
Oh,
cojito. There we go.
yeah.
Eat them with your cojito. Yeah.
I got confused. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so Wednesday is super fun. All right.
You mean
Wednesday,
Thursday?
Thursday. Thursday is super fun. So I don't know why, but my screen just got smaller. It's fine. Thursday is National Know Your Roots Day, which is so important. There's a different kind of pride and love that comes from knowing what part of the world you originate from or what part of the world your ancestors come from. So Know Your Roots Day is super important. If you do know your roots, make sure you just, give something back to yourself, give something back to your heritage, and, just sport that flag, or wear something that makes you feel comfortable about sporting where you're from. So
Connected with your ancestors.
yes, to the connection.
Yes. Friday the 24th is National Eggnog Day, which you can form that into spiked eggnog and or just drink your cojito again. And have a day full of spirits because it is the 24th, which also happens to be Christmas Eve. Yes, Christmas Eve. And yeah, get in the holiday spirits with that spiked eggnog, regular eggnog, and or cojito.
Yeah. Speaking of cojito, I just put that picture of Tara's Facebook photo about what she charges for cojitos and her.
You said it. Sorry.
Oh, I said it. See, I wasn't even thinking about it. That's what I got to do. Don't think about it. In her Zelle and Venmo. So all that is on that picture that I just sent. Hi, Kate. Happy solstice.
Happy solstice to you, and happy Yule and season's blessings to everyone.
Word.
What's
So
Saturday?
Saturday is National Pumpkin Pie Day. Now, I have a confession to make. I've never had pumpkin pie. Never. I've always had sweet potato pie. I've never had pumpkin pie. I've always had sweet potato pie. So I would like to try some pumpkin pie. Like I'm down to try it. But yeah. So I'm gonna try to find some pie for National Pumpkin Pie Day. And
everywhere has it.
Everywhere?
Yeah, right now for the holidays. So you'll be good.
I'm gonna try some pumpkin pie, and I will let you know how it tastes next Tuesday.
Yeah,
pumpkin pie.
I love pumpkin pie. Make sure you put like whipped cream on it, or like whipped cream, or a dollop of like vanilla ice cream. I know you're lactose intolerant, but yeah.
Jamie said jack-o'-lantern brain pie. I don't know what is he being serious? Is it
T, what's a jack-o'-lantern?
I got it. It's a pumpkin. I got it. It took me
pumpkin, so
way too long. Sunday is a very important holiday, which is National Candy Cane Day. My favorite holiday. I love candy canes, guys. You don't understand. You don't understand. I love candy canes. Original, okay? Original. Don't come at me with that Starburst stuff. I don't know.
There is a candy manor. I think it's the Chatham Candy Manor, but don't quote me on it. But one of the candy shops on the Cape were showing how they make candy canes, which was the mind-blowing to me because pulling sugar is just insane. But one of the candy shops on the Cape were leading up to the holiday season showing videos on how to make candy canes. So you should check that out because it's really cool.
I'm definitely gonna check that out. Yeah. Sunday is also the first night of Kwanzaa. So I've never celebrated Kwanzaa. yet, but I'm going to next year with my buddy Nefertiti. We both decided that next year we're gonna
Here,
like jump
here.
into our heritage and start celebrating all the Black holidays, especially Juneteenth. We'll talk about that later in the year. So Kwanzaa is celebrated from December 26th to January 1st. It's an African American and Pan African 7-day cultural holiday that celebrates family and community. So during the holidays, families celebrate with feasts, music, and dance, and end the holiday with a day dedicated to reflection and recommitment to the seven principles. What are the seven principles? I had to look it up. So the seven principles are unity, self determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith.
That's
So
beautiful.
that is Kwanzaa. And that's not the whole Kwanzaa. I'm sure there's so much more to it, but that's the overview of Kwanzaa.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to celebrate.
I'm so excited.
We have a new week, new song for you. It's
It's
kind of
hard.
tricky.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to think, and you don't Google. Don't Google it.
No Google.
We don't know if you will, but don't.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll get a virus on your computer. You probably won't, but just don't do it. Okay. So the song clue is the original song was written by Frank Lesser.
Yes. And the artist clue. All right, I got to see what I wrote. So this song is sung by the lead from a Netflix movie who is also the lead from a teenage vampire series. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's all we got for you today. That show's over. I'm kidding.
All right, and now we're done. Good night.
Yeah. So it's Tuesday. So why do you think about that? It's Tuesday and it's Truthful Tuesday. And T and I wanted to talk about the holidays. T will take over in a minute, but we just wanted to, we touched base a little bit about last week, but for some people, they look forward to the holidays. It's their favorite time of year. But for some people, the holidays aren't happy for all. There's a lot of people who are grieving during this time. There are people who had lost a family member and it's their first holiday without them, or maybe not their first, but it's still really hard. And then we have COVID spikes. Unfortunately, Omicron is apparently ravishing the world, and COVID has ruined a lot of people's holidays. So she's going to take over with the mental health aspect and talking about things we can do to help.
So, like Twid said, the holidays are super hard for a lot of people. And we wanted to let you know that as hard as they are, there's always someone who's there to listen to you. So, holidays weren't always my favorite. It wasn't until last year that I was with my actual family. Before that, for the most part, I was alone for the holidays, and it wasn't always easy. It's kind of hard, um, especially this time of year with Americon. Is that how you say it, Twist?
Omicron. Omicron. I don't know.
Omicron
COVID.
with COVID
COVID.
with COVID ravishing the world, and Cape Cod Hospital being pretty full. This kind of puts a bit of um, a hard spot on the holidays for a lot of people. A lot of people are celebrating this holiday for the first time without people that they loved, never expecting that they wouldn't be there because of some world pandemic or because of some unlucky thing or because life is just life. So be kind, be slow. And if you are one of those people who just having a hard time getting through the holidays, please know that there's always people you can talk to. Talk to your friends. You can absolutely talk to us. You can text us anytime you want. Or you can call the National Suicide Hotline, which is 1-800-273-TALK 8255. 1-800-273-8255. So if you need it, I want to stress how incredibly important it is to reach out when you're feeling sad. You're not alone, and it doesn't make you weak. It makes you very strong to reach for help when you need it. So you're not alone, and we love you guys.
We do. And the three of us have access to the Coffee OTs page, and for me, it goes straight my phone will go off immediately if someone wants to message us. So just know that we are always here.
Always.
Mhm.
Right here for you. Right there. My heart's there, right? No, it's over there. I found it. Right there.
Yes. And we love you. And yeah, that's our Truthful Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
T, how was the move?
So we got to the airport. One, packing was son of a whatever. The moving company that we used were less than up to board. They changed the price at the end. Like, that's how they get you, right? Um, they were supposed to come on Tuesday. No, they're supposed to come on a Wednesday. And then they said they had to come on a Thursday. So we stayed another day. We were supposed to stay at my brother's house and then catch the plane the next day. But they decided to come the next day. And then they said that they could come that day. And it just kind of really messed things up. So I put our animals in the crate. And when I called the airport, they said, you can take your animals on board with you as carry-ons. I was like, all right, great. And here's how much they weigh, and here's the carry-on crate and all that. And they were like, fine, that's fine, don't worry about it. We'll let you know when you get here. And I was like, hey, that seems like a bad plan. Can I have a better one? And they said no. So I packed the animals. We got in the car with the whole family. And one of my cats, Thunder, happens to be an escape artist. So he got out of his crate while we were driving on the parkway. So it's my dad, my little brother, and myself in the back seat, my mom and my brother in the front seat. And we were all just talking, and all of a sudden, just Thunder. He was just right there. And I was just like, oh, that seems bad. So I put him back in his crate and closed it again. And then he broke it again. So we get to the airport and it is just all kinds of effery. I'm trying so hard not to swear. I just want everyone to know that. It's all kinds of effery. Some wonderful, wonderful man helped us throughout this entire ordeal because American Airlines, I will call you out every time, made things so much harder. The manager just didn't care, you know. She just couldn't be bothered with our problems. But the person, like when you go to the airport, there's someone who like pushes your cart for you if you have a bunch of stuff. That person found us, and that person, um, I believe his name was Marcus. He was the sweetest. Like, we couldn't have gotten through that whole ordeal without him. He advocated for us all the way through. So I get there and they're just like, oh, your animals can't go on the plane. I was like, oh my God, well, where can they go? And they're like, your animals can go on cargo. And I was like under the plane? They're like, no, it's a whole nother plane. Okay, well, when does that plane get to Massachusetts? Oh, we don't know. Okay. So I called cargo and they're just like, well, my cats were in the same crate. And they're like, well, your animals have to be in different crates. Well, okay, that's not going to work. And she said, well, you can get another crate. I was like, I'm at the airport. Where am I going to find another animal crate at the airport? So my parents got on the plane. My parents and my little brother got on the plane. My mom was so sad, so sad. She cried in the airport and made me cry. If anyone has ever seen their parents cry, it is the worst feeling. So they got on the plane, and then I had to drive. I had to drive from Atlanta to Cape Cod. Just let that sink in for a second, because it was not easy. So I get to the place to go rent a car, and they were just like, yeah, that'll be like $2,000. And I was like, for a car? I don't want to buy it. I just want to drive it for like 2 days. And then she's like, well, that's what it is. Now I'm in a bind. What am I going to do? I have to get to Cape. So I was like, all right, fine. I start looking online because I've never rented a car ever, not by myself. Someone else always rented it. So I go online, I start looking. I was like, well, hey, this here says like 600 and you said like 2,000. And she's just like, where? And I was like, right there. And then she changed the price. Surprise, surprise. So I'm starting to drive. My brother calls. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, well, I have to drive now. He's like, all right, cool. And then he hangs up. And then he called back. He's like, wait, what? I was like, I have to drive. He's like, turn around. He lives in Atlanta. I wasn't even out of the city yet. He said, turn around. I'll drive with you, which he did. Now, let me just say, I love my brother. He is a jerk. He knows he's a jerk, but he was very nice this time. Very nice. So More cat
Drama.
effery. My cat jumped out of the crate 2 more times while I was driving. So I put the cats in the dog crate and then I let the dog out and then we drove down. More shenanigans happen. I can't get into it here, but if we ever meet up, I'll tell you all about it. So that is my tea time for today. Holy crap.
But she made it, and we're happy to have her back.
But I made it.
Yes,
But
yes,
I made it.
yes. We're gonna see. We'll talk about it later, but we're gonna see each other tonight, and it's. I'm just so excited.
I'm so excited.
Well, we're running a little on time, but I'll make this brief. So I had a little bit of twizzle talk. I was just going to talk about the overwhelmingness of shopping in the holiday season. I was telling Tia and Tenacious about it. They're like, "Well, you should talk about it on the show." I don't know about you, but I get like my brain can't focus, especially when I don't know how Santa does it, because I have a list and I check it a lot, and that's the only way I can get things done, or else someone's gonna get forgotten, gift wise or grocery shopping wise or anything. If I don't have a list, it's not gonna happen because I get so distracted by everything, and I can't remember the last time I was in Cape Cod Mall ever. But that place is so distracting. I can't do it. So my tips and tricks are for overwhelmingness of holiday shopping and brains who cannot focus. Have a buddy with you at all times to hold that list and keep you on track. Coffee for energy, because I can't deal with people. So you have to have some sort of comfort when you're navigating through the crowds, and a mask, because people don't care about personal space. So my tips and tricks of holiday shopping, if you have that last minute stuff to do this week, because like I feel you, bring a buddy, have a list, whatever I said, coffee or whatever comforts you, tea or whatever, and a mask, because people don't have personal space. And good luck, and check that list twice or thrice or quadruple the times, and make sure nobody gets forgotten this holiday season. But remember, it's not about gifts, it's about spreading love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, Twiz.
My crash course in holidays.
I love it. Everyone gets the same thing this year. Nice, crisp high five.
Yes. My smile, maybe. We're gonna very quickly go through our good news, because we can't have coffee or teas without good news. I will go super duper fast because it's super cool and it's just really cool. NASA probe enters the sun atmosphere for the first time, immediately teaching us new things about our stars. So 3 years after launching and decades after its inception, the Parker Solar Probe passed into the sun's atmosphere, arriving closer than any aircraft ever before to the surface of the sun. There are claims that the probe touched the sun. That's misleading. The reality is that entering the sun's atmosphere is truly a remarkable achievement in itself, and almost immediately provided data on the solar magnetism and solar winds, which we could have never collected from Earth. So their goal from this was to figure out how those solar winds affected our solar system and the Earth, and to get an insight on the sun's surface. There's no real surface of the sun, it's gas, but it's a bunch of particles being held together by the magnetic wavelengths and everything. And instead of it being smooth, like that smooth circle that we always draw the sun with, it's lumpy and uneven, and it's a really, really interesting article, but it's an impeccable achievement because the sun is so unbelievably hot. So the fact that NASA could even make something that can come close to it and enter its field is just, it's remarkable. And we're learning everything every daily, it seems, about our solar system, and I just find it absolutely fascinating.
Twiz, I love to see you nerd out. It's awesome.
I love space so much.
Oh my gosh, space is wicked cool.
Yeah.
You should check it out.
And terrifying.
But
cool.
Terrifying. Don't go there.
Yeah.
I too will run through this good news right quick. So everyone saw the tornadoes that happened in Kentucky. Nuts. So a man loads his truck with grill and food to help tornado victims in Kentucky. Following the recent flurry of tornadoes in Mayfield, Kentucky, it was all hands on grills. I did not write that quote, but I like it. As nonprofits and individuals alike fired up barbecues to feed the people, one man, Jim Finch, who saw what was happening, decided to load up his truck with food and water and barbecue grill and drove to Mayfield to serve others. Um, and he spoke to a local reporter about why he did it, and we'll put that in the chat. And I just think that's absolutely remarkable. I love to see people helping people, especially during something as tragic as a tornado. So check that out. Super cool.
Yeah, we're all humans, and it's just sometimes we have to lift each other up, and it's nothing more beautiful than that.
Yeah.
We have a few announcements. We're gonna attempt to be in person next week. I mean, I guess you guys can come down to the media center too if you want, but we're gonna try to be at the media center to stream Coffee with Teas together for the first time.
For the first time in forever. Sorry.
And also, before we wish you happy holidays, but you have till like 7 p.m. tonight to put pictures of your ugly sweater either in this chat or last week's chat, because tonight the three of us are going to be together and we're going to look at all those pictures and we're going to pick our favorite ugly sweater, and you will win something. We don't know yet, but you will actually win something good. From Coffee with Teas. So put your pictures of your ugly sweaters either in this chat or in the chat from last week. We'll look at both of them tonight and we will pick a winner by like 8 or 9.
Yeah. And you're going to get a kitten.
No. We can't promise that. And we want to wish you a very, very happy holidays. We got a lot of holidays happening this week. Besides the one that we mentioned, we have Christmas, we have Kwanzaa, we have Yule, we have Solstice. We have so much happening this week. So happy holidays from us to you.
Yay!
Yay. Now is the time that you can put your song answers in the chat. So remember, the artist clue is...
the original was written by Frank Lesser. Nope, that's the song clue.
No, that's the artist clue. You're right. The song clue is that this song was sung by the lead from a Netflix movie who was also the lead from a teenage vampire series.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you know?
We will give you a minute. Just kidding. You gotta know what it is. I guess we didn't specify. It has something to do with all of the holidays.
Every holiday. Hold on.
Like one really big one that's happening on Saturday.
Is it Giles?
Giles. No.
Thank you.
No.
Was it sung by Robert Pattinson? No.
So you just knocked out Twilight and you knocked out Buffy. So what other vampire series are there?
Oh, I got you. It took me a second. What other lead?
What other series is there? There's a really big series. Well, I guess it was big. It was big. And it was on the CW. Yes, it was sung by Nina. Okay, we're getting hotter.
I don't know what's
happening. The girl from the movie.
Oh, thank you.
We actually got the name of the girl from the movie.
That's her name. That's cool.
That's yeah. The actor's name. It just came out. Let's think about Frank Lesser. I don't know who he is.
This song redone only like 2 times on TikTok, which is unusual because TikTok hops on those trends real quick.
Yeah, it's redone in a less creepy way. That's a big
because clue. Listen.
Which, yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing with my face. It was weird.
It's a creepy song that's sung around the holidays. Yes.
Yay!
Yes. Yeah. We're not going to penalize you for not knowing the movie it was from, but Nina Dobrev is in a new Netflix rom-com. And she sang this with her co-star in a less date rapey manner. I
It
don't
was
know how
very
else to put
rapey.
it.
Mhm.
It was twisted in a way to be not creepy, and it was done very, 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 very well in this movie. Actually, T was the one who suggested it, so it's a really cool rendition of the song. We recommend you learn it so that is the one being sung around the holiday season.
Yes, less like date rapey and more like you can leave whenever you want. Like, yeah, let's do more of that.
It's funny. It's a good version. I highly recommend. The Netflix movie is cute if you like rom-coms. Yeah. Yeah. Nina, for those who didn't know, the vampire series was called The Vampire Diaries. I was like, what was it
I had
called?
no idea.
Nina Dobrev was the lead in it. And she's also the lead in this Netflix movie. And both can be found on Netflix. I guess we're promoting Netflix now.
Netflix.
Netflix. Pay us.
That'd be cool.
um, yeah. Happy holidays. Remember, we are always here for you. Always. It goes right to our phones. So
Yeah.
the movie was called Love Hard.
Thank you, because
I wrote
listen.
down like 3 times. My eyes couldn't find the answer for a minute. It's called Love Hard on Netflix. It's adorable.
It is.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
It's about modern day dating problems and being
Horrible.
catfished.
Mm-mm.
It's a great Christmas movie. But remember, we are here for you. We are here for you. And happy holidays from us to you.
Yay. All right, folks. Remember, hurt people. So keep an eye on your pain.
Stay safe, Godspeed, and we will see you next week.
Woohoo! Have a great week, guys, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Don't forget about your ugly Christmas sweater.